Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Picaso here, back again with another video. Today we're looking at a ROM for the Nexus 4. Of course, it's out there for a lot of other devices as well. This is just for Android 4.4.2, and as you see right there, we are going to be looking at the second one, which is Beanstalk 4.4.2. So let's go ahead and look at that. Now, this is the boot animation for Beanstalk 4.4.2. Let's take a look. I've actually had Beanstalk on another device, but yeah, and that was it. It was a pretty quick boot animation. This is the KitKat version of Beanstalk. Now, as you can see there, first thing you notice about that little ring is that it is basically a beanstalk. So that's pretty neat. Although as selecting the ring, you notice that you have something missing there. So I'm assuming that we should be able to just replace it with something that we actually do have. Of course, being KitKat, you got the transparent status bar. You have the camera over here that leads to the camera widget. And you know what? Let's just jump right into the camera and make sure that the camera is functioning. Okay, we go yes. Let's go here. Let's go and let's focus. Let's take a pic. There we go. Let's go again. Let's check out photosphere. Works best way the screen lasts 30 feet away. Da 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 da. Looks pretty much like it's working. Okay. Let us. Okay, I think I just kind of went out of that. Let's see here. Okay, so we're just gonna go right back into the camera. Let's go ahead and check the video. Let's go ahead and record, and it is recording 1, 2, 3 and so forth. So that's recording, and then so the camera has stopped while saving the recording, and the camera has stopped. Okay, let's try that again. Can't connect to the camera. Okay, let's try one more time. And the screen has just gone black. Okay, so we'll go back to the camera again. Of course, so there's a little bit of problems there, as you've seen. And you know what, let's just try it one more time, and let's hope that the camera works. It's giving a little bit of freezing action there. Everything else around the camera seems to be working. Let's swipe down. Can't connect to the camera. Okay, for anything, we'll try reflashing it after when we get through the ROM. So basically, this is your Google Now Experience launcher. Okay, I'm already logged into Google Now and all of that. So let's open up the app drawer. Everything is basic except for a few new things there. Super user, sim toolkit. We got the big icons. Obviously, it is the Google Now Experience launcher. This ROM comes preloaded with Holo Launcher HD and with Nova Launcher. Okay, so let's take a look. So the apps that come with the ROM also would be Beanstalk OTA, which just like Paranoid Android OTA, lets you know when if your ROM is up to date, or if there's new ROM updates or new G-app updates. For those of you who know custom ROMs such as Paranoid Android, you should be familiar with that. So nothing new there. Then we have Beanstalk Explorer, which is a pre-installed okay, and that just crashed on us. It is a pre-installed file manager which just crashed while scrolling through. I open it, leave it alone, no crash. Let's scroll, and so it seems when you scroll it crashes. I'm going to reflash the ROM like I mentioned, so yeah, hopefully that fixes that. It does come, so Expose Installer isn't installed, but I do notice that App Settings is installed, so I'm guessing that comes pre-installed as well. Okay, but you know, I thought it was merely a module for the Exposed installer. Anyways, then we have Android Tweaker. And Android Tweaker Pro, it just gives you some information. You are reading this message because spelling error, and because, of course, I'm not one to really point out any flaws like that, but because I do make spelling errors in some of my stuff too as well. As you can see there on the beginning of that second line, hello, you are reading this message because... Okay, but yeah, so just like I need to check my spelling before I actually put out videos and album artwork and so forth, you know, it's good to always check. So because it's my only way to send a message to all Android Tweaker users, please, if you are not understanding this message, use Google Translate. Well, I'm okay with that because, yeah, I speak English. Anyway, the new Android Tweaker 2 is free, and when you scroll all the way down, it take me to the store. So you go to the store and you download it for free, which I already have here. So let's pop right into Android Tweaker 2. Let's grant permission, root permissions. I have no idea what this app is. I've never used it before or even heard of it. But of course it says Android Tweaker, so I'm assuming it's a way to manage some tweaks. So permission, declarations, billing, blah 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 blah. Camera, flashlight. These sets of permissions are mainly used for private data. Let me see. So do I tap? Nope, nothing like that. Oh, and I understand. That's usually what I do anyways. I understand. So we have root status, we have BizBox status, and mount status. So it tells you version 4.4.2, Google Nexus 4, the code name, which is Mako, hardware Mako, da 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 da. If you find this application clear and easy and useful, don't forget to leave us a review in the store. Tap around and tweak name to get short description. Do not enable all the tweaks proposed. Da, 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 da. So we have System Tweaker. It's a collection of system properties and tweaks. Auto Tweaker, OTA Tweaker, Tasker, Profiles, Tools, App Manager, Smart Actions, Customizations to your Android OS, Multitasking, and Chamber of Secrets, Shop, and Changelog. So I'm very, right off the bat, multitasking got my attention. So let's see here, and it gives you three things right off the bat. So we have floating gestures, expose, which is macOS like expose corner actions, and Unity bar. Let's go to expose and let's hit that. Please visit the shop to purchase this add-on. Okay, let's just go to the shop and let's just see. Expose, let's click it. Hopefully it's free, and it's not. So there's going to be a lot of purchases for Android Tweaker, so I'm not going to deal with that right now. So there's a lot of stuff in there for you to do. Obviously Android Tweakers, there it is right there. Let's see, of course app settings, everybody should be familiar with that. If you're not, I will do a video on app settings in my Exposed Framework playlist, which if not created, I'm gonna have to actually create that so they're all in one place for, you know, those Exposed fans or just who wants to be introduced to Exposed fans. Okay, so let's go ahead and just jump into the settings right away. Pretty straightforward as any device running KitKat. We have Bluetooth, we have more Wi-Fi, those sort of things. Wi-Fi does work. Let's see here. So more is basically the same, I'm assuming. NFC, connection manager, which is something different. Screen on configuration, screen off configuration, and so forth. I'm not going to go into that. And everything's the same, so pretty standard. And then we get down here to advanced, where you can see let's just zoom in a little bit down here, where you can see it has Beanstalk options, Halo, which is I'm very glad for, because I really love Halo. I wish that Paranoid Android would bring back Halo. There was some recent comments floating around the community, the Google Plus community, saying that Halo is dead, and I would really be upset with Paranoid Android if that was true. So I hope they see this video and please bring back Halo for those original Paranoid Android fans who fell in love with Halo, and then Halo 2.0. We need a Halo 3.0, a Halo 4.0. We need it. Bring back Halo. Anyways, this is Beanstalk. Let's continue. Okay, so Beanstalk options. Let's go, and we have status bar options, notification, and QS drawer. Quick slide, maybe? That's the first thing that came into my mind. QS, I'm not sure what QS is. Or quick pull down, something like that. Oh, quick settings, obviously. Yeah, so we have those options in there. Let's see, alerts and warnings, display and animations. We have the power menu, of course, active display, change active. So you get a sort of active display with just like OmniROM than I would assume, but I'll have to look more into that features and probably do a Beanstalk feature video. Display animations, power menu, gesture anywhere, navigation bar, Beanstalk Pi, Pi controls. Then we have Beanstalk build modes, general settings, miscellaneous options, and initial scripts. So pretty much the same as in most of the custom ROMs, except for my favorite, which is Halo. Yeah, Halo's gonna be awesome. I'm really glad to get in there and play around with it. I think they'll be able to do some size, some colors, some stuff like that, so I'm gonna enjoy that. I do love Halo, so that might make me keep this ROM on my phone a little bit longer. Then you get themes, sound display, storage, everything else basically the same. You get profiles, which I think is from CyanogenMod, just like Halo's from Paranoid Android. About performance, developer options. There we go. I'm actually going to go into about phones, scroll down. Let's go and hit the build. Oh, there we go. As you can see, the custom KitKat for this Beanstalk 4.4.249. Let's go ahead and see if they have that Easter egg in there, and there it is, showing that we are on that KitKat. Okay guys, so this is basically it for hold on. Oh, we have developer options already, as I've said. Don't know why I just kind of went past that. We're going to enable debugging. As always, we're going to go to security, and we're going to make sure that we can add from unknown sources. Okay guys, and yeah, that is it. That is Beanstalk. Just a quick look at that. I'm going to be doing some other videos on Beanstalk, guys, so look forward for a Beanstalk ROM 4.4.2 feature video where I'm going to be focusing on some of the features of this ROM. I'm really disappointed with the camera. Don't know what's going on there. I'm actually going to take some looks into that, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so I mean, it is custom ROM, guys, you know, it's there. I just saw this today, so I'm assuming, you know, obviously there's going to be some bugs. It's not stock 4.4.2. so two of the bugs is with the file manager and with the camera, but I'm sure you should be able to just download maybe a third-party camera. I'm actually not even sure if it works that way, so I'm not going to say that I'm sure, but you know, hopefully that if I reflash the ROM or something like that, it should work. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now, so give me a second, guys. Let me go and reflash the ROM, and as it's booting up, I will be right back. Okay guys, so I've reflashed the ROM, I've reflashed the G apps, and we're gonna see, and hopefully everything is working better now. Okay, so we're on the camera, so it's picking up the camera. Let's go ahead, take a photo. There we go. Record a video. 2 seconds recording. And the camera has stopped once again. And there we go. Unfortunately, that's very disappointing. The camera has some issues. Hopefully they have an update rolling out for that soon. Let's try that Beanstalk folder, even though I never use stock file folders. And that stopped again. So guys, those are the two things that I've seen so far that, you know, aren't working. So those are the two unfortunate bugs right now. Let's actually go to gallery. I know I'm probably not seeing it here. There it is, gallery, and let's just see if those two photos are there. There they are. Okay, so they are there. Alright guys, so that's a look at the Beanstalk 4.4.2 ROM for the Nexus 4. Only 2 glitches that I've seen so far. I'm sure there might be more or not. And yeah guys, so your boy Picaso here. Till the next one, see you in my next video guys. Peace.